Hey, Sigma Thanos here. I know it's been a while since I last posted a video. I've been wanting to make this one for a bit and now felt like the right time, so let's just get into it. Before I really dive in, I think we need to cut MDickie some slack. A lot of people forget that MDickie is a solo developer. One person. No studio, no big team, no big budget. And that context matters a lot with everything that's been happening. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter or X getting mad at him for using AI-generated assets, and honestly, I don't think that's fair in this case. He's one guy trying to make games and keep things going. Me personally, I also use some AI sometimes whilst making content as I don't have a lot of money, so sometimes I use these tools to get things done. This doesn't automatically make me lazy or that I'm doing something wrong. I also think he deserves credit for the fact that he still makes his games free on mobile, especially considering that Unity ads just don't pay like they used to. It's clear ad revenue dropped hard. Same ads, same players, way less money for developers. And even with that, he still lets people play for free on mobile. And I think that deserves respect. But cutting someone slack doesn't mean ignoring real issues. One of the biggest problems right now is access. MDickie releases his games on PC, mobile, and Nintendo. That's it. No PlayStation and no Xbox. A lot of people who play games do this on PlayStation and Xbox. And when there's no way to play these games on these platforms, people feel locked out. That frustration turns into piracy on mobile. This is done not because people hate him, but because they want to get the full experience as fast as they can. If piracy is this big of an issue, then honestly, more needs to be done on the app side too. Better anti-piracy measures would help. Even basic stuff like online checks, account-based unlocks, or making pirated versions less functional. Right now, it feels like the people who actually pay are dealing with more restrictions than the people who pirate, and that just creates resentment. Complaining about piracy without tightening protection doesn't really solve the problem. Now, I want to talk about the editor situation because this is specifically about the game I'm showing on screen right now, Infinite Lives. And I want to be very clear here. People are paying for full access, and that full access includes the editor. The issue is that even after paying for full access, you don't get to use the editor right away. You have to beat the game first before it unlocks. That's what made a lot of fans angry. Because when people pay for full access, especially when an editor is part of that, most people assume they can customize their character immediately. That's just the expectation. So even if there was a reason for locking it behind progression, the way it was communicated wasn't clear enough and people felt bummed. That's why the bad reviews started coming in. And this is where the word scam started popping up. To be clear, I'm not saying MDickie literally scammed anyone, but a lot of fans are saying they feel like they got scammed. From their point of view, they paid for full access expecting certain features right away and didn't get that. When people feel like what they paid for wasn't clear, they start using that word. And once that narrative takes off, it really starts hurting someone's reputation. Then MDickie went on Twitter as always, responding to the backlash and the negative reviews. He made the situation 10 times worse and added more fuel to the fire. Not because he shouldn't respond, but because Twitter isn't the place for that kind of conversation, let alone saying what he said. Things get taken out of context, people pile on, and it escalates fast. I really think he would be better off using community posts instead. That's where the actual players are. The people who bought full access, the people who want to support him. A pinned community post clearly explaining how full access works and that the editor unlocks after beating the game would have avoided a lot of this frustration. At the end of the day, This whole situation isn't really about greed or bad intentions, it's about communication. And when you combine unclear communication, limited platforms, piracy issues, and ads not paying well anymore, you get situations like this. Not because the developer is bad, but because the environment solo developers are working in right now kind of sucks. Now, before I wrap this up, I want to mention one more thing, and this is unrelated to Infinite Lives, but it's part of why emotions are so high right now. Some fans have also been extremely upset over something separate involving one of MDickie's new games, Old School. There's been backlash from a lot of players as MDickie added a memorial referencing Charlie Kirk into the game. This led to a lot of anger online. Because of that, many fans have unfollowed MDickie and uninstalled all his games altogether. Whether intentional or not, that situation added more heat to an already tense moment, and it made the backlash even bigger. That said, I want to end this clearly. MDickie is still a good developer. His games are still unique. Nobody else really makes games like him, and that's why people care this much in the first place. This isn't about wanting him to fail. It's about fans feeling frustrated, confused, and unheard. You can respect someone, acknowledge they're a solo dev doing something special, and still criticize decisions that aren't working. Both of those things can be true at the same time.